Before telling your mistakes, let me make the letters used for kinematic quantities clear to you. So, U is used to denote initial velocity or speed. V is used to denote final velocity or speed. A is for the acceleration, T is for the time taken, and S is for the distance. Don't use S for the speed, otherwise you may get confused. Keep these things fixed for these, keep these letters fixed for these variables only. Okay, so please memorize them. Now, question number 1 was, if you see here, the object goes with a velocity of 10 meter per second. This means when you observed at t equals, when you start observing the object at t equals 0 second, it had this velocity 10 meter per second. Then it starts accelerating with the value of this 2 meter per second for 40 seconds. Means it's accelerating for 40 seconds. What will be the final velocity of the object at 10 seconds? So if it's accelerating for 40 seconds, it doesn't matter, because we have to find out this velocity at 10 seconds. Okay, so now let's think. First we'll do it logically. So here I have written u equals 10 meter per second and acceleration is 2 meter per second. What does it mean? That in every second the change in this value will be, there will be some change in this value in the next second. Means at 0 second, here I have written at 0 second, this is the initial velocity u. Now in next second, what will it become? 12. Why 12? Because in the question it was said that there is change in the velocity by 2 meter per second every second. So it should become 12. Then in next second it should become 14. So for how many, for what second we have to observe its velocity? We'll do it for 10 seconds and we'll see velocity is 30. Velocity will become 30 seconds. Right? So this is the logical way. But now of course every time we won't do it. Like if I would have asked you to find the velocity at 40 seconds, of course you will not be doing this thing for 40 seconds. See, I have done only for 10 seconds. So this is, we'll think we have a formula, we have an equation of motion which says v u plus at. We have derived it. V equals u plus at. What we need to find out? We have to find out velocity, this final velocity at t equals 10 seconds. This means v equals u is initial velocity is 10 plus the value of acceleration is 2 into at what time? Means we have to find out final velocity at 10 seconds. So it will be 10 plus 20 equals 30. See, you can verify. It was 30 and here it was also 30. Now, your mistake, those who have done, like those who have substituted here 40 and they have found v equals 10 plus 80 and then 90 meter per second. And what are they doing? If they have calculated it for 40 seconds, to calculate its velocity for 10 seconds, they're dividing it with 10. It's wrong. You cannot apply unitary method here. Because the car is accelerating. So it's not, equal distance is not traveled, is not covered in equal intervals of time. In every second, the distance covered by an object is increasing. So this was the first mistake.